game, and so here we
That's
are.
right, we're going to ESV Ohana. Ohana means family.
Yes.
And here at the Taiwan Honor Cup, we are family.
Yep, and part of our family here spawning in the northwestern corner as the Teal Protoss once again. Can he make a comeback here? I have faith. He's SlayerS.Arthur.
Arthur.
And then spawning in the southeastern corner, he's the Red Zerg who has been rampaging through this tournament tonight. Wonderful map vision, always wonderful macro. He is TSLRevival.
Revival, who actually hasn't dropped a single map at this point.
Yeah, and we've seen all of it. Have we not?
Yeah, we've seen every little bit. I mean, to get here, he couldn't have dropped a map. They were best of ones up until this point.
Yeah.
So, Revival with a wonderful showing. Now, the question is, does he go hatch first, or does he get that spawning pool down like he did this past time? It does appear that Arthur's going to be going for that Forge Fast Expand, very similar to last time, and very standard.
Yeah, I mean, this is a small map, so I'd be a little bit surprised if he went hatch first. And, for that matter, yeah, there's the pool now. For that matter, if Arthur went Nexus first, I'd also be quite surprised. This certainly isn't Metalopolis. You don't have miles and miles between your bases, so you want to be a little bit more on the safe side.
That's right. I mean, you don't want to put your opponent in a position to punish you, very unrelentlessly, really.
Right.
But I like that. I like that pool first. I like making sure that you can get that forge out just to keep those cannons up right at the right time to deny any early aggression.
Yeah. And
now, Revival is actually a really early pool, right?
Yeah, it was decently early. I mean, it wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't a 6 pool, but
No. I mean, but it wasn't like a 15. It wasn't a 15 pool and like a 14 gas. He got that pool fairly early. He might actually be able to get. No, I believe that forge will be able to finish in time, and a cannon should be up in time.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 14 forge, so a little bit on the later side for the forge of SlayerS.Arthur. So he's going to have to be rather speedy with this cannon if he wants to get it out in time, as 6 lings are finishing up right now. So this could get tense in just a moment. And I have a feeling SlayerS.Arthur knows that because he is not going for the Nexus and is instead getting down these cannons as is necessary. I hope. Yes, there it goes.
Oh yeah, here we go. Getting that cannon down, but this is a pretty small map. Revival moving across with these lings. Will he be able to get in, and how much damage will he be able to do if he does? Is Arthur going to try to wall off completely? It looks like a couple of Overlords have gone down at this point, so supply blocked just for a moment there, but here come the lings.
Arthur doesn't have the money. He's only at 70 minerals right now. Yes, the pylon goes down. The cannon is going to finish, and he is able to deflect these Zerglings, but TSLRevival is a smart player and is going to go ahead and go for these rocks.
Yeah, he's not going to think twice about that. He's going to try to do everything he can. In fact, the probe coming back to check those rocks. You probably heard those little buggers trying to get up into his natural.
Right.
He's not too happy about that. So pylon did go down to block that hatchery in the meantime, and these lings are just going to keep going away at this. So we have to find out how Arthur's going to respond. Is he going to put down more buildings to try to block off this ramp?
Yeah, I mean, he has this pylon here on the right, so he could throw down a cannon, and I believe it would be in range of the Zerglings, so I would imagine he has to do that, right? I mean, if he doesn't respond at all, then the Zerglings will get in, but I'm not quite sure. I mean, maybe Arthur just isn't as nervous as I would be, and he's like, let them come.
I mean, he does have some time. I mean, we've been sitting here watching this for a while, and it's just halfway down.
Yep.
We see Revival going for that third because his opponent did block his hatchery down here. He's going to bring down a queen just to try to get rid of that as quickly as possible. I mean, he does have his lings across the map, so he doesn't want to make too many more lings.
Right. There we go.
Kill that
he was just chrono boosting out a Zealot, and Zealot's going to go deal with the lings. So there it is. SlayerS.Arthur, smarter than me, not panicking, throwing down a cannon. Just going to go ahead and stay calm, get a Zealot out. Doesn't care if the rocks are at, a third HP. Not a big deal. And in fact,
16 health left on that Zealot.
Yeah, still chrono boosting out another Zealot and some Stalkers. So he's going to turn around and put some pressure on to TSLRevival. And that could be quite effective as he doesn't have too many lings on the field. Only 2 right now.
Yeah, I mean, just a few more units should be able to deny this. Not that many lings. He's not going to need that many lings. In fact, it's actually interesting that Arthur's going for this aggression, given the fact that his advantage was an army early on.
Right.
His opponent does have that advantage. But now, I guess his probe did gather enough information to see that he's going to be grabbing those 3 bases. And these Zealots are actually, I'm surprisingly, going to be able to take map control right now.
Yeah, which is great for Arthur. I mean, TSLRevival has been so good about getting map control that to deny it to him, even in just this early stage of the game, is quite crucial and quite impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you don't see Protoss players usually have that right off the bat, so really cool to see. But A couple of lings coming out right now. So if we check out how many lings are on the map, we see that there are 8 and there are 6 in production. So at that point, that's when Revival should be able to take back that map control.
Right.
We see 2 stalkers out on the field, another stalker on the way. I believe Arthur might be setting up for quite a few gateways. Yeah, in fact, there. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I just didn't want to get that probe stuck, so a little bit of repositioning there. Throwing down for a total of 5 gates. Will he throw down another one? No. Oh, there it is.
I imagine he will.
Yeah, he's throwing them down in the natural. Just spreading them out a little bit, trying to mix things up. He's going to go for the 7-gate push once again, so he has faith in the ability of the 7-gate push to work. And look at this Zealot positioning down by that Zelnar watchtower. So clever.
Oh yeah, pretty awesome. Only 2 lings at a time are going to be... Ooh, sorry about that. 2 lings at a time are going to be able to do damage.
Right.
And that's going to be key. So here comes the stalkers moving out on the field. Do we see a probe following up? We do. A probe is on the way behind, and we're going to have to see if he's able to get this proxy down.
Tense moments.
Probe. Tense moments, indeed. The probe moves up, putting him up on this high ground. Such a nice position, but there's creep all the way up to that point, so units are going to be able to be at the advantage with respect to speed. The question is, will they be able to push up? I mean, this also allows for warp-ins right on that low ground, and that's extremely effective in this sort of a push.
And we see that, TSLRevival only has 17 lings on the field, no roaches or anything up quite yet, so this is going to be a difficult push to deal with, and he's going to need a lot more lings if he wants to survive.
I think even scarier is the fact that his Roachborn is right down here at the 3rd. If that gets destroyed, the lings are all he's going to have, and a few more Zealots warping in are going to be key. Stalker's in a really nice position even to block that ramp, so lings can't do anything, but now Revival knows what's going on. He sees all of these Stalkers out on the field right now, and they're going to immediately target down that Roachborn.
Right, but the lings are going to come in for this round, and there are 11 roaches on the way already. At least 6 or 7 of those about to pop in just a moment. So will that be enough to hold? That is the question, as no more roaches will be on the way. Lings coming in for this round, but Zealots are in a good position to deflect these lings. TSLRevival in some trouble now. Ooh, really old. There it is. GG.
He's just gonna. Yeah, there was no way. He had nothing on the field. That Roach Warren goes down. All he had was lings, and Zealots could have been warped in for ages. So, really, good play by.
Quick, just gets in there, gets it done. Beautiful 6-gate push out of SlayerS.Arthur ties things up 1-1 in this best-of-3 series.
Arthur doesn't waste time.
No.
All right, so we can actually go to a quick commercial break before we get into this 3rd game.
Right.
We